And welcome back to another episode of Explicit FPV. I am your host, Chris, aka Explicit FPV. I thought I'd warm you up a little bit before we got started. What up? Put the heat on. Gonna do a quick vid. Not sure what I'm gonna talk about. Just felt like doing a vid because I don't like leaving y'all hanging a little bit. I got the room 85% of the way done. Got some workstation lights wired in. Got some stuff put all over the place that I have moved literally 10 times because OCD is a pain in the ass. Custom made a floating shelf from a board that I had custom stained way back for the, wow, that was a big bang. Giggity. That I was going to use for this room, assuming it was just going to be like a chill viewing room to put stuff on. And it works really, really well here. The kid sounds like she's just jumping around upstairs. Damn. But I did that. I'm going to display my cigar stuff once I get some more cigars. It should be here tomorrow. And get a little dinky humidor. I got some cigar caddies. I got the Airsoft AR on the wall, so it is out of the closet. It looks better this way. Check this out. Let's see if I can find the button real quick. Got the green laser on it. 4x scope. That thing is super, super accurate. I love it. Great, great main weapon for playing airsoft. But I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with this little space under here. Maybe cubes. It's just when you build and you're doing all kinds of stuff, just storage is everything. So I'm kind of working with what I got and making room and making changes. My kid left the stool in the middle of the room. So, like I said, just about there. Working on my first project here that I'm going to start on this evening. My buddy Chet, which I'll interlude into. So I did the basement video, flying in the basement. It was Drone Tread on Me, Explicit FPV, and Chet. And we both got a kick out of that because he hasn't come up with a name or done anything like that. And he's like, you know what? Let's work on a name. And he goes, everyone calls me Effin' Chet because he's a pig mouth like me, and it goes really good with Explicit FPV. So the pilot name, his name is Effin' Chet. And then he's like, well, what about if we do the channel F-Bomb FPV with pilot? So I think we're on to something. We just got to make sure there's no other pilots or anything, or if we create the channel name that have that. So we'll be golden there. But anyway, he got one of these Beta FPV starter pack. I don't know what the heck it was because it's something light. It's like the Meteor 65 Lite, which was the brushed 65mm quad that comes with this absolutely ridiculous controller. And there's no instructions. I was lucky enough to bind it, but trying to switch modes and get it to where you could keep it in the air, and even I had a hard time keeping it in the air. I hit him like 3 times trying to fly it. It's just the rates or something are out of control and you just can't change it. So they refused to do anything with it. So we got, I think, some kind of refund on it. But he said, Chris, what can we do? I got a Tiny Whoop, the yellow one that came out, the first one that came with the FPV. I got that board. So I'm going to wire in a camera and just a new lead, and then go from there, and then flip-flop the motors because the Tiny Whoop spins the opposite way that these are. Am I wrong? Oh, I'm sideways, that's why. Yeah, these are spinning in at the camera, and the other ones spin the other way, so the center of the prop is slanted in. But anyway, that'll be a fun little project for soldering. I'm waiting for another ribbit, excuse me, another desk mat so I don't destroy this. The audio is breaking in. I've been playing it a whole bunch. It sounds fantastic. I'm definitely old because I'm excited because I got a cool trash can to sit down here. But yeah, the room's come along great. We've used it vaguely already. Chet came over Sunday. We were messing with the exhaust fan that I'm redoing so we can sit and have a cigar in the other room. And he was sitting here playing with some stuff, and we had a temporary stool. And the room works. The room has a great vibe to it. There's enough room in here. I just got to figure out like temporary seating, stools, or something like that. I'd like to maybe get a chair in here, so if somebody else is just sitting and chilling with us, I'll have that room. And that little deal puts out an awesome amount of heat just to take the chill out of the air. So that's where I'm at. Stay tuned. We got a foot of snow coming Wednesday evening into Thursday. So depending on what it looks like over the weekend, if it doesn't melt, maybe I'll go out and get some Snowy Bliss FPV from Summers Mill Pond or something like that, because I haven't really flown, honestly, at all. I did one pack with Chet's, I forget what the hell the quad is, the Blade something something that he put a camera on. And that was about it. I haven't flown any of my stuff. I haven't whooped in the basement. I've been just nonstop working in here. And it's crazy because you look at it and you go, well, what the hell have you been doing? You know, when you come home from work and you sit and ponder and you fart around and you make that shelf, hours go by then figuring out how to mount that. And then you move this in 15 different places. You figure out if this is supposed to be against this or there. And it's been like that. Oh, and I created a shelf. So I told you that these desks, I'm an idiot and didn't measure, and I was basing it off of the one upstairs, and this was a couple inches shorter, and I actually, if you can see the seams there, was able to use one of the shelves as the filler and made it the perfect length that needed it to be. I had some more wood, so what I did was, that's the edge. It's weird how it looked. I had already stained a piece of wood, another one of these deals that I had stained. I just put some little dinky notches in it so it doesn't move and wiggle around. And for the most part, it's lighter wood, but it fits the whole scheme of things and works really, really well. And usually it's going to be covered with shit. This is my prop carrier. It's got all my props for the 5-inch quad in there. Check that out. See, if you go like that, then it just kind of flows with the rest of the room. It's like I said, the only thing that's missing is just I can come down here and plop on the YouTubes. But there's no TV there yet. What else? I'm gonna break out the laptop. I put a new skin on that. I found this one I thought kind of fit better, and it actually goes really well with down here now, with the whole man cave and do not enter, all that stuff. But yeah, what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. Gotta run some errands, gotta go pick up dinner and relax. So yeah, just a small update. We're getting there. The room's getting there. I gotta fly. Stay tuned, and F and Chet, we'll have to do a video with him introducing F and Chet into New England FPV. And like I said, I think I talked about it. There is works to be doing a WC FPV. So we want to branch off and kind of expand to the West Coast. And I have a guy that I think over there would be perfect for it, to bring our name, brand, mentality, helping the community, ideas to us. And I think it'd be fun to have the East Coast, West Coast challenges, and like I said, just growing the community a little more. So stay tuned for that. I got to talk with him, make sure that he's 100%, so I can announce it officially. So people that are out in the West Coast, and there's a couple guys that I still chat with over there that, excuse me, if they're in his area, would be able to get together once the nonsense goes away, and he can create a little group out there, and let's see what happens with that. So on that note, I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Peace out.